Mm-hmm. Hopefully. I know they're gonna be able to hear a lot of the fan, but who cares?
Oh, yeah.
Who cares? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Can you hear me now? Let's see. So, have you seen where are we at with subscribers?
Not yet.
122.
That's good.
It's progress, yes.
It's really good progress.
Can you hear yourself when
Yeah.
you answer me? Because I don't have my headphones on, so I can't hear you.
Yeah, I can hear myself answer.
I wonder if that can hear me. I'm pretty sure. I should have put the microphone on. Next time I'll make sure my phone is fully charged, and then I could. The direct talk. Putin fries. That's a whole different story in Canada. Oh, hell no. All right. British Superbike Championships. Two riders die in British Superport Championship race.
Stop!
You know, I've seen a lot of motorcycle riders in motorcycle races fall. And all they do is they just slide on the ground and then get back up. Looking for their bike. And just, they're fine.
Done.
They're done.
Done?
Open that again. It should have been cold in here. And that would have worked just fine.
La chancla del año es para la mamá con la puntería legendaria.
Okay. My phone is shitty now. All right. Yeah, and they die. They died. Oh, well. Sucks
Again?
to suck.
Just leave it closed?
Fuck. Open that again.
La chancla del año es para
There's Está caliente. Está calentando. A ver. Okay. Additional checkpoint at BC-US border shocks travelers. Yeah, I wonder why, because they never guarded that border up until now.
Man, shut your...
Travelers crossing the U.S.-Canada border at BC Peace Arch Crossing. Fuck TikTok, leave it.
Just leave it closed?
Just leave it, whatever. Travelers crossing the U.S.-Canada border at BC Peace Arch Crossing faced an additional checkpoint when returning to Canada last Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Oh, it was like, oh, we didn't make a mistake.
They did.
Nah, lo apagué, ya no sirve. No puedo. Germany MERS falls short of majority in vote for chancellor.
You sure about that?
Yeah, because they can't. I don't think they can have a president. Does Germany have a president? Ask ChatGPT. Does Germany have a president? I wonder. I don't think I've ever heard the president of Germany any talk. Exclusive order by Hegseth to cancel Ukraine weapons caught White House off guard. Well, that's good. 2 of our dinosaurs are missing, Head Ranger. That's from BBC. UK and India agree landmark trade deal.
The guy that's president of Germany is Frank Walter Steinmeier.
I don't know. FBI has opened 250 investigations tied to violent online networks. We said we were going to read news this week. Let's read unpopular opinions. That was pretty fun at the end last time.
Yeah.
Let's see. And let's go back a full day because, okay, we'll go back. Let's see. Using the word flavor to describe anything not related or sense of taste is annoying. Really?
What are they trying to say about that?
Flavor is supposed to be specific to what we taste with our tongue. Most of the time, the word you're looking for is aesthetic or genre. Aesthetic being a particular look, style, or feel. Genre being category of artistic composition. I don't understand. Some of these people post stupid shit. Listen, you don't have to post everything. I do. Chad Smith isn't that amazing of a drummer, whoever the fuck that is.
Philadelphia! Oh, hell no!
Pretentious art film is cool, actually. Oh, man. We need to romanticize life more. Oh, this is the stupidest shit you could ever said. And nowadays, I feel like you're constantly told, don't romanticize this. We need to stop romanticizing that. What the fuck are you talking about? Have you fucking seen a movie? There's not a single fucking movie that they make that has nothing to do with love. Every single movie that they've made, some bitch has to fall in love with another bitch. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, obviously, there are cases where this applies. Like how people romanticize depression and they're toxic. You guys do that. Ex-partners, I'm not talking about those situations that are clearly unhealthy. What I'm talking about is general life situation. Stop romanticizing nature. Start romanticizing travel and living abroad. Don't romanticize relationship.
Okay.
What exactly are we supposed to romanticize then if not our loved ones?
Man,
Yes, I've seen these exactly floats around. That whoever wrote this, that's how they talk. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. You sound so
Great.
retarded. Being recorded at shows and concerts is getting out of hand. Well, then don't fucking go anywhere.
I mean, I'm pretty sure anywhere is pretty crazy.
It's annoying. I was watching a live performance of an artist, and the camera kept panning to one girl in the audience who was emotionally connecting to the music and soft crying. What a bitch. She was having a moment, and the shot is incredible for the artist's brand and others watching who can relate.
Well, I mean, if she's there, then she could probably see it another time, plenty of times.
It's 'cause this is what I was talking about every time I say people who are fanatics. Yeah, you can like shit, but don't be a fanatic too. Like, oh my god, that's my favorite artist. Well, one day, hopefully, someone says that about us. But for now, we hate those people. Concerts shouldn't have opening acts. This is the stupidest fucking shit. This is not even an unpopular opinion. This is just stupid. You need an opening act for a show. How the fuck are you gonna say you don't need an opening act? And second of all, who the fuck are you? Mr. Restart the Potatoes.
That's his name?
That's his handle. Let's see what else is. Let's see what this person's commented and where. Middleton IT stole from me and then bullied me.
Good.
What a bitch. I don't even care. Let's read more unpopular opinions so I can get annoyed. Roblox voice that chat users are never funny. I agree with that. Tackle.
What is it like explaining? Because I didn't.
All right. I'm a really big fan of Roblox. You must be 10. I have never met a voice chat user that makes me laugh. I have a voice chat, but I don't use it a lot. Okay, you must not make people laugh. Your jokes must suck.
Okay, so what those? Because what a lot of people do on that is just they play random sounds every time when they.
Kind of like when I'm playing AMXR and you hear that dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's stupid.
And there's a lot of funny ones too, and a lot racist ones.
It's it. Okay, we figured that one out. Taco Bell has banned their hot sauce, and anyone is willing to admit. Listen, Taco Bell's the shit, and yes, they do have pretty good sauces. I will say. I was about to talk shit, but no, I like their sauces too. People in suburbs should be allowed to own roosters. Oh, I agree with that. This should not be an unpopular opinion. What the fuck is this? Screw it. If people can own dogs, let them bark all day and night nonstop. Cats that kill native wildlife and piss in other people's yards. Why shouldn't people be allowed to own roosters when most of them will only crow in the morning and not for very long? Especially as a rooster keeps his girl safe from predators and can even act like a guard dog against intruders.
Oh yeah,
there's some roosters that are pretty angry, especially if you have one of those fighting roosters and you put one of those knives on their talons. Ooh, you could do some damage.
Because a funny thing about that rooster is that it scared away a dog.
Look at what somebody had. This is why people shouldn't be allowed. What about 30 to 40 feral hogs? That's a different story, you fucking idiot. Oops, I forgot where. You know what? We should do this on Patreon. We should get some Patreon and then do all this live so we can cuss all we want.
Isn't Patreon just like art, full of art stuff, and also
no, it's
podcasts?
You could do whatever you want on there. Chick-fil-A taking orders at the car window is annoying. Why? Worry about don't go through the drive window, you Peb RN. Worry about the things you can control, not the things you can. Is a bad advice. How is that a bad advice? It implies that things can easily be categorized into what you can control and what you can't. Well, for example, I can control if I have to take a shit now or I'll hold it till later. I can control that.
Wait, so do you have to take a shit?
But if some asshole runs into my house, I cannot control that situation because they decided to do that. And then the consequences of their action, well, that's a whole different story. We got a couple things waiting for them over there. 2 of them are dogs. And a third, and maybe a fourth somewhere in the back room. I don't know, no one knows what we're talking about here.
Perhaps 6 other ones under the house.
Maybe. Anyways, the typical criticism people make of creators writing a storyline and media are dumb. I will agree with that. Depends what media we're talking about.
YouTube.
A lot of people have time when critics or people in general talk about movies, books, video games. You always hear the same thing. X characters didn't progress the plot whatsoever. I don't give a fuck. That's so stupid. I don't even want to read it. I think bad guys in movies should win about half the time.
Kind of shit.
Is there a movie where a bad guy has won?
Only a couple.
Which one? Name them. If you can't use ChatGPT. Is there a movie where the bad guy has won? I think let me see. I think movies that have both a good and a bad guy, the bad guy should win about half the time. This would help make the movies more realistic and less predictable. I think having the good guy almost always win in the movies also make makes people in real life think that whoever doesn't win must be the bad guy and whoever wins must be the good guy. Yeah, only if you're an idiot, you would think that. I have to censor myself because then this bitch is getting annoyed.
There's only 4.
4 movies that a bad guy would name them.
Okay, so it's 7, 1995, Avengers Infinity War.
Oh yeah, the first one, right?
Yeah, first one. And The Emperor Strikes Back, 1980. Chinatown, 1970. No Country for Old Man, 2007.
That movie's supposed to be good. No Country for an Old Man, that movie's supposed to be good.
It is?
It's supposed to. Teen Titans Go doesn't deserve all the hate it
more.
gets.
Wait.
There was
it's a
more?
part of horror movies and, you know, the...
Whatever. We're over that. Right. Runner's High is a lie. Maybe it's because... Okay, so no, because there's a thing that when you're running...
Mm-hmm.
There's a point where you're like, I'm tired, I can't go anymore. But if you keep pushing yourself, eventually you won't feel tired and you just keep going. You get to that point. But some people can't get to that point.
Oh.
So, but it's I don't know if you get it with practice or whatnot, but it happens.
So it just happens randomly?
Not randomly, well, but it happens at a certain point when your body is all like, I can't go anymore, and you keep pushing yourself. Your body eventually gets a boost of energy, meaning all the extra burritos you're carrying around on your side of your stomach, those start getting burned. Maybe it is because I am built like a fridge. Yeah, you're fat. That's a fat dude. Yeah, see? Trying to build health habits. I have been going to the gym for years. Plus, I do runs on Fridays and Saturdays. Well, that's why you don't get runner's high. You only run 2 days of the week. Try running about 5 or 7, fatty. That euphoric feeling I keep hearing about doesn't exist. It's just pain and suffering over here. Yeah, when you're that big, your knees and your ankles are definitely going to hurt. And you're not going to feel no runner's high. Try some sugar next time. It should be a common courtesy to put your dog's animals away when you have visitors. Wanted or unwanted? If they're unwanted, no. Fuck them. I don't like, now we have a problem.
What
This is what this cunt says. I don't like animals. I know everyone thinks I'm a terrible person. No, I don't think you're a terrible. I think you're a fucking terrible person. Not just a terrible person. For that, but I had a bad experience with them when I was young, and I don't want to be around them. Cry me a fucking river. I don't want to be around animals because I had a bad experience.
She's a damn coward.
Every time I visit someone's house, they have animals. Well, then don't fucking visit them. Stay your ass in your fucking room, in your shack, and it's made of sticks and dung.
She's probably depressed.
More
likely.
Yeah, because she doesn't like animals. Every time I visit someone's house that has animals that want to be all over me and lick me and rub their wet noses into me, I hate it. Not everyone likes animals, and you should put yours away when you have visitors, because I don't want to have to ask and look like a huge dick because you won't restrain your beast.
So when was the first time?
Well, first of all, let me put this out into the world. Don't ever come tell me what the fuck to do in my own house. You want to fucking tell me what to do in my fucking house? I expect half the fucking rent, you fucking twat. I feel very passionate about animals. So don't fucking tell me what to do in my house. Satisfaction salt. Cunt. How are you gonna fucking go to someone's house and tell them what to do in their own fucking house? Fuck out my house. Don't fucking come in my house again.
Man, shut your...
Yeah, don't fucking come tell people what to do in their own house. That's the most annoying shit.
I'm pretty sure that would be a Karen, though, right there.
Probably. The Obi-Wan Kenobi series is not bad. It's not that bad. What the fuck is that?
Hmm?
Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Obi-Wan Kenobi? That's Star Wars.
Is it? Oh, I'm not a fucking idiot, so I don't know. Alice in Wonderland is just plain stupid. Yeah, I have to agree with that one.
What?
I just watched Alice in Wonderland for the first time in a few weeks. See, here's the thing. You watched it in the wrong state of mind. You're supposed to do acid at a certain point and then watch the movie and you'll get the full effect. And then
Wait, Alice?
you might come insane after that, but that doesn't matter. If you want to be insane, go for
Wait,
it.
what's Alice in Wonderland again?
It's a movie. That you have to be drugged to watch it.
Drunk?
Drugged.
Or drug?
Yes.
Why?
Because they made it. The effects they made at the time, it was for that.
So what? Then there was a point that they gave you crack in it.
Yeah. How do you think black people ended up like way they ended up with no father in their homes nowadays? Most of them.
Probably because of that.
Because of the crack epidemic in the 80s. Yes. But see, here's the thing about that. Everybody loves to blame, yeah, the government caused that. Don't you have a fucking choice of what the fuck you put in your body? You fatso? So everybody can blame the government for doing what they do. But at the end of the day, you choose what the fuck you want to stuff in your nose, in your lungs, or whatever you want to do.
Wait, so doesn't that basically mean it's the government likes taking the hate?
No, the government likes stirring the pot so the people don't pay attention to whatever the hell is it that they're doing, and they pay attention to what other people are doing. Mm-hmm. They're very good at that. The language is mass control.
What?
That made my head hurt. Language is mass control.
Language is...
So how the fuck else are you supposed to communicate? How the else am I supposed to tell you're a ard? How? The Roman Empire controlled diverse, often hostile tribes or nations by encouraging internal rivalries, divide and conquer. This strategy echoes until today. Please someone tell me I'm not paranoid. Well, you're not. No. But I don't think language is a control. So how the fuck else are you supposed to communicate if you don't use the language? Language is a construct that shapes the reality of humans. It's a form of communication, you dumb fuck. The structure of it promotes division and mass controls. Here's some examples.
Wait, I got an idea. What if that guy right there that's commenting that is an alien?
Is a what?
Is an alien.
It's a what?
Is an alien.
It can't be an alien because aliens aren't retards like this. Remember, they came here from thousands of light years away.
Yeah.
How can they be retarded? But somebody saying the language is a form of control is a retard. Because how else are you supposed to communicate?
By talking.
It's the only way, language. And if you want to blame somebody, blame God. Remember, He made people learn different languages because they were building the Tower of Babel, and He didn't want people to get up to heaven with that tower. So He made everybody confused and divided people and made languages. You want to blame someone? Blame that. Do not blame the greatest fucking empire that ever existed. Either the American, which is the greatest now, or the greatest in the past, the Roman Empire, the dudes that crucified Jesus. Where's my gay?
Gay!
Okay. So language is a construct that shapes the reality of humans. The structure of it promotes division and mass control. Here are some examples. The term straight and gay are a strategy to divide society. Straight is subconsciously associated with something direct, proper, and aligned. I mean, what the fuck? The term normal and abnormal, you're abnormal by the way, an extreme simplification of complex spectrum. Something abnormal holds the potential for innovation and positive change. So someone killing somebody else, That should be normal. That's not abnormal. Okay. Abnormal holds the potential for innovation and positive change. Okay, killing someone holds the potential to hold change. Well, it definitely can if you kill the right person, I guess. Well, see, now we're giving him...
Well, you should definitely... Wait, so... Oh, wait, never mind. I don't know where I'm going with this.
All right. Innovation and change. Yet, it is associated with something bad and alien. It makes society think black and white and keeps us dull. No, it makes you think black and white. Another term, strange, includes the term strange, which is negative property. Again, this promotes the isolation of individuals and divisions of society. Am I shizo, or does this resonate with someone? No, you're an idiot. They use the proper term. I don't know what the fucking shizo means, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. You're an idiot. Yes. Let's try TikTok again.
TikTok?
Son, where'd you find this?
Back. Itches.
Back on TikTok.
Itches. All right. Magic tricks are the only impressive ones. You know how it was done. Yeah, it's called a trick. John Cena heel runs has been mediocre so far. What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know.
Sleepless in Seattle is creepy, and Annie is a crazy stalker. I don't care about that movie. Gaming is not a hobby. Maybe to you. You know, you've seen this salt that people smell? And they go crazy? You seen it? Well, there's this thing that power lifters use, and they smell it, and they get a jolt of energy.
It's like something similar to like a steroids, right? Or
Yeah. Okay, so Joe Rogan was talking about video games, how Modern Warfare, that one?
Yeah, Modern Warfare. Wait, which one? One or two?
Whatever fucking game that is. Well, supposedly they played the hours that they played, the people that played that game. It's more hours than humanity's been alive, I guess.
What?
Yeah. And he's saying that video games are so bad for kids. There's this and that. Oh, let's do some of that and fuck up our brain. Do you understand what the fuck he just did? He's talking all this shit saying how video games are making kids stupid. How are making humanity stupid and all this. But a second later, after saying all that about video games, he goes and grabs that steroid shit and starts sniffing it.
There's a lot of dumb people.
Look, I used to love Joe Rogan. I used to love Your Mom's House. I used to love them all. But now that those people have money, they suck. Their podcasting sucks. I don't know how people can listen to them no more. I can't even listen to them. And I was a big fan of those too.
I thought you weren't a fanatic.
I was said a big fan. I didn't say a fanatic.
Well,
all right?
that's the same thing, though.
It's not the same thing. You could be a fan of something, like it and all this, but you won't be a fucking, oh my God, let me take a picture of you. Let me take a picture with you. No, you're a dumbass. What did I say last time? I don't want to do that. If I ever meet someone, some of those dudes, and they tell me, do you want a picture? I'll be like, fuck yeah, let's take a picture. But you won't fucking see me like, oh, let's take a picture. I won't be like, oh, I forgot the name.
Fanatic.
I forgot the name of that group. It was with Eminem. My band. I forgot the name of that group of people.
So it had Eminem in it. So it had Eminem in it.
Yeah, but I forgot the name. Anyways, gaming is not a hobby. Gaming is not a hobby. If you're making money, what the fuck do you care if it's a hobby or not? And that's why people get mad. I get mad at people who make money off of podcasting too, by the way. But people that get mad at people because they make a living playing video games, let me tell you something. You're a dumbass because you rather want to go to work and work for some fucking jerk off over there instead of just playing video games and making money. I mean, I'm not the smartest fella in the world, but I'd much rather sit here and play fucking video games than be over there fucking shoveling 8 hours a fucking day with people that make... Never mind.
You should probably try that.
I'm not going to say that because I got people from work already.
Although we should probably try gaming on here. Just like we should probably do one gaming live.
One what?
Gaming live.
We one of these days we'll do it.
And it's just gonna be like the tower defense game.
Well, I don't know how to put it on TikTok.
On TikTok?
All right. Generally, it's not a hobby that is comparable to anything you normally label a hobby. It lacks the productive skill building and enrichment qualities traditionally associated with hobbies. What about hand and eye coordination to do shit? How about that? You ever think of that, you dumbass?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of people that make you $1 million.
It doesn't produce anything enduring. Like I said, if you're making money, what the fuck is it not producing you? Games are designed to be addictive and require minimal intellectual and physical effort. Yet you have people like Ninja making a fucking... Whatever the fuck he makes... See, it's overheating again.
It is?
Whatever the hell Ninja makes, I'd probably make in 10 years. Whatever he makes in the live stream, I'd probably make in 10 years.
And how much he gets in a live stream?
Yeah.
So then that would probably be around like 5,000.
He's got to make more than that.
Well, I don't know, because that's the highest I've seen on him.
Nah, he's got to be making more than that. He's too popular to be making $3,000 a live stream.
That's the highest I've seen so far.
No, it's got to be more than that. That doesn't even make sense. Ask ChatGPT, how much does Ninja make per live stream? When you're ready, let me know. Murder Drones, by far one of the worst serious TV shows ever made.
Murder Drone?
Yeah, let's see what the fuck is this. Way back in the late 2022, I heard of a website called Murder Drones. Oh, well, it's people post videos of the Russia and Ukraine war, the drones killing people.
What?
Oh, yeah. Harry Potter and methods are rationally is good, actually. I don't know what the fuck that means, but I don't like you because you're talking about Harry Potter. And I don't like that they've made Harry Potter and they put a black guy in there. I do not like that.
Damn.
Okay, so we'll say, I forgot what I asked, but go ahead.
So how much Ninja makes is that's an estimate around between 12.5 million and 20 million.
But per what?
Per annual income and
Well, that I said per stream.
per stream. All right.
Just type that.
Okay.
Just type per stream. Each stream, per stream, whatever. The culture of getting professional photo shots done for every big event in your life, engagement, proposal, wedding, each other. What does it say per stream?
Yeah. So per stream he earns
What is the average?
an average.
Well, just tell me the number that
Okay.
it says.
So then it says he'll estimate yearly monthly earnings between $1,319 and $2,022.
Oh, so you were right about. That's good. $2,000 just to sit there a couple of hours and make a shit ton of money. I don't even make that in a month.
Yeah, that's
See what I mean? So when people sit there and fucking shit on fucking dudes that make money playing video games. I find it ridiculous, retarded because look at how much money that guy makes.
A lot.
This is shitload of money. I don't even make that in a month. Anyways, I forgot where I was going with that. But anyways, GTA 6 looks incredibly underwhelming. I don't know. Never seen it. Shorts are disgusting. I just saw a fat lady in Walmart pulling up her short out of her ass crack, and this privileged male. If that was me, I'd be pinned under the 3 police officers in the motherfucking toy aisle, bro. It's disgusting. Well, if you identify yourself as that fat lady, you could too show your ass crack if you like. It's disgusting. Yes, it is. And her friend looked at me like I was weird for looking. Like, what the fuck? If you don't like what if you don't like what I have to say, then this subreddit is bullshit. I agree. There are more unpopular things than airplane food bad and shit.
Surprisingly, first class is really worse than...
Fat people are disgusting. When I used to be fat, I was disgusting. Are you okay is a stupid question. Depends. Depends. I agree with you, but depends the situation. Let's see your situation. I could be bleeding out of my CS, my head just burst open and somebody gonna say, "Are you okay?" Or I could be bawling my eyes out and get asked the same question. Read the room. Why the fuck would I be okay if I'm clearly showing that I'm upset? And even if you say no, they shrug it off and normally don't gaff. Someone hurt you, bro? Life was not better back in the 80s and 90s. Man, shut the fuck up. Well, it was simpler. It was simpler. I don't know about better, but it was simpler.
Okay.
Let's see this fucking kid born in the 2000s. What the fuck he's saying? He doesn't know shit. Everyone keeps saying 80s and 90s were better because people went outside and play on the playground, no cell phones, etc. I grew up in the heart of the 90s.
So first off,
see?
There's still a lot of people that go outside and...
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I do all that and more and still enjoy limited social media. There's no better time to be alive than now. I will agree with that.
So then why is he complaining about it?
Just because a lot of people are doom scrolling doesn't mean you can do anything back then and now more. Now and more. Life wasn't better back then. You just aren't as fun anymore. I agree with that person. Definitely, I definitely agree with that person. Mm-hmm. Life was not better in the 80s and 90s. Life is better now. Some mothers just suck. Maybe your mother sucked. It shouldn't be a big deal if your friends don't want to meet your significant. What the fuck do you care? Then why do you have friends? Modern architecture is much better than Gothic style. Architecture, I don't know, but they're not building anything cool no more, so I don't know what to tell you. Adults who aren't into Pokemon are lame. Man, shut your... These guys are right there with the adult Disney people. Oh, yes, I agree with you. If we're going to compare them to adult Disney people, yes. How do people not outgrow these things? I grew up loving Transformers, Star Wars, that's gay, and G.I. Joe. I just can't imagine still being super into this kind of things as an adult. That's true. That's true.
There's still a lot of people that are into...
There's old people older than me that don't have kids. And they love going to Disneyland. Michael and his wife, they have no kids and they love going to Disney like retards. Slightly hardened cotton candy is better than regular cotton candy. Well, then it's not cotton candy, is it, if it's hard?
Unless if it's like... there's a...
And also, you're such a fat ass that your favorite candy is cotton candy? Also, are you such a fat fuck that you enjoy too much candy that you have a favorite type of candy? I do too, by the way. But I'm not fat. What you say?
Say what?
Finish. Close that shit. It got hot again. Just close it. Because my phone sucks already.
The battery part
Yeah.
overheats pretty easily.
Mm-hmm. Protein shakes taste better when they're not perfectly mixed and they still have some clumps in there. Oh, that's gross.
Wait, what?
The protein shake when it has lumps of, like, still chunks of protein that haven't been dissolved in the water. That's disgusting.
You'll have to stir it, right?
Yeah. Kanye West's new song is funny as shit. Don't get me wrong, I'm not into Nazi stuff, but this new song is so absurd, becomes funny as hell. I laugh my ass seeing all those black dudes saluting H and saying the N-word. That's so morbid and insane that it seems a parody or something like that. What the fuck are you talking about? There's thousands of movies that they drop the N-word all the fucking time.
What song is he on about, though?
This is probably a new song that he's just dropped. You don't have to support to enjoy it. People that only speak one language are stupid. Yes. They are. So don't be stupid.
I'm not stupid.
You're borderline. In the past, I get it. That it was much harder to learn another language, culture, etc. But today, there are no excuses if you have the means. If you're a poor person without opportunity, okay. Well, you know you can download Duolingo for free, right? So it's not okay. It's not your fault, but it is. But the average U.S. citizen could learn at least one or two more languages and not only they are proud of their monolingual stupidity.
Remember how our old school? What's I still find interesting about that one is how there's a lot more teachers over there that speak Spanish, and there's like only one or two over here that speak Spanish.
This city that we live in, there's more old white people. So there's more white people. There would be more white. Well, now not so much. There's more Hispanics and black, more than black. But there used to be a lot more black people. I mean, white people here only, and older people. Back in those days, if you only speak one language, your world vision is so narrow. What can you say and understand is so restricted? Like a dog, you can only bark. Ooh, he called everybody a dog. You dogs. Car horns should require perishable honk rounds and be treated like cigarettes and planes. This is the same fucking stupid ass people that want more government to take care of you. So they want you to pay to use the fucking horn.
Horn?
On your car. Like your beep beep.
What?
This is stupid people are. Man, this would be better so people are honking all the time. How about you give people some freedom, you fuck? Let's read what this dumbass says. And just J,
Also,
idiot.
by the way, I found the pin.
A pin?
Yes, for that.
Oh yeah, I'll fix that. I'll fix it.
Alright.
I'm absolutely done with the honking apocalypse in major cities, and it's driving me insane. Well, then close your fucking ears.
Well, then maybe that's not. Let's say thanks to dumb drivers then.
You know what I'm talking about? The impatient asshole. I will agree with you. The impatient asshole lays on their horn 0.0003 seconds after the light turned green. Like, dude, flash your headlights like a civilized human being. Shut up. Here's the $1 million idea. See, he wants more government outreach. What the you dumbass? What if you needed to buy special hunk rounds at a gas station to make sure your car horn works? What if you needed to buy more special rounds to make this fucking post?
Wait,
How
so-
about that?
Is it just a car that becomes special?
Well, listen. With all the new cars, Starting probably like in the 2000s, the police had access to your car to shut it down.
Oh yeah, you told me.
There's this OnStar back then. Our green car that we had, that green car had it. This new car doesn't have that. This older car that's broken too doesn't have it. I hate when people want government fucking more government outreach.
Well, isn't it usually the people that complain about the government?
Yeah, you'll see them. You'll see them making a post later like, why does the government have to do this? Why can't they do that and get away with it? Because people like you want them to have more fucking control over fucking people. And you have the brightest idea to say, how much we make people buy rounds of hunk. You're a dumbass.
Most
I hate
of them are.
afraid of. See how stupid he is? Who would name themselves afraid of clothes? Oh, it's the same person who said people who adults who are into Pokemon are pathetic. Well, you're a dumbass. Oh no, it wasn't that one. That's somebody else.
Oh,
Where was I? Protein shakes, we read that. Anyway, s'mores are overhyped.
no, they're not.
Listen, if you have this opinion about s'mores, you better be fucking fit and not a fat fuck that just sits on the couch and doesn't eat chocolate. You queer. Wait, people are proud of being queer nowadays, so you can't even call anybody queer. Raw almonds are better than roasted. Oh, shut the fuck up. No, they don't even have flavor when they're raw.
Wait, raw almond?
Hot dogs are better than hamburgers. Well, if it's from hot dog, is it heaven or whatever the fuck we used to get hot dogs from? I don't think you probably. No, that hot dog place when we used to live in Riverside, where we used to go get hot dogs like really far.
Oh, that it had
Those gourmet hot dogs.
Yeah, where it had the duck logo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Those. Well, you know what? I will agree with you. Hot dogs are better than burgers, but I don't know. I'm conflicted now. My thing is, I've had a lot of both, and I rarely had a bad hot dog. Even shitty hot dogs still a hit, whereas a shitty hamburger is gross to me and it feels wrong. And the same thing goes for cake and pie. I can remember. Oh, you're just fucking poking the bear here. Cake and pie. Oh, that's fucking. If it's Polly's pie, Banbury pie, and yeah, pie is better. But if it's cake, tres leches cake, the 3 milk one, oh my God, I'm getting hungry.
But now that you mentioned the one with the duck logo over there in Riverside, I don't kind of want that now.
It's too far.
Isn't there like one nearby?
There might be. There might be. Video games, including Mortal, are only fun when the player wins 100% of the time.
What?
If you're a loser that likes to win all the time and doesn't like to challenge itself, yeah. I generally need really like having housemates and truly believe some of my friendships have deepened from being roommates, housemates. Some poor lonely fuck.
Womp womp.
Anyways, there was a whole page about pet peeves and I can't find that page no more.
You think they removed it?
They probably did. And that page was really good.
It has some interesting things on it.
Pet peeve. People who can't be wrong. I'm not talking about explosive arguments here. I'm talking about a person who has to find a way to technically right all the time, be right all the time. To be technically right all the time. They will say something like, that's a super brand TV, and you will correct it by saying, actually, those are ultra brand. Well, if you're wrong, bitch. Just say you hate being wrong. When I get a resealable food package with the zip style seal, but in the end the seal doesn't line up correctly, that is pretty annoying. What?
I don't know. I just felt something jump on my hand.
Oh, there's like some of those small little moths. I just saw one fly a couple of times in front of my eyes. People are always getting to reach out if you're in need, sad or lonely, but who never responds or never are available. I don't want to see a meme video you just watch. Please stop shoving your phone in my face. Sometimes I agree with that. Look at this video. Yeah, you hate it too. Everybody hates it. People saying they were hacked on social media when in reality it's just bots replicating their account.
Oh yeah.
Knocking on a door.
And also, I still can't imagine you being what you look like as a baby.
It looked like you.
You did.
Yeah, if you want to know. I had a picture. I was trying to look for it to show you, but I can't find it.
Since I sent you that video?
Yeah, I can't find it. How some experiences or ideas hit, especially when it's different. People who don't use paragraphs at all. How many views we have on YouTube? Like 7, 2?
Yeah, 2.
We at the end of the week we always end up with like 17 on the lives.
That's because it ends up being like noticed more often.
Oh.
Because we're doing this since we're doing it at night.
But if we were to do it every day, the result would be a lot better.
Yeah.
But you don't want to.
Well, until I get on summer break, yeah.
People who don't use paragraphs at all.
Could we do it when I hit summer break?
Yeah, we'll do that. All right. That's extremely infuriating. Ooh, I like that. Let's see what's extremely infuriating today.
51 minutes.
Mockingbird will not be the death of me. That's infuriating. Mentions addiction. My mom decided to move 2 drug addicts into our home, and I hate it. Oh, I want to hear this story. It's so long, I don't want to read that.
So,
Fiber containing lead, huh?
So you want to read it, but yeah, you don't want to read it?
It's too much. If we were to do this more often, we would get more views.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to do podcast I want to do 2 podcasts a day. A week, I mean.
Live stream or like a podcast?
A podcast.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, are we gonna do one just like tomorrow about just talking random stuff?
Probably not.
Okay.
Iranian student in Alabama to self-deport despite withdrawals of the initial charge behind his arrest. Hey, I'm with you. I'm out to fuck this place. No ifs, no buts. Starmer and European leaders call out Putin as they urge Russia to accept a 30-day ceasefire. But he won't. Elizabeth Holmes' partner raised millions for new biotesting. Pakistan violates ceasefires and blast reported. Lithium deposit 1.5 trillion discovered in the U.S. Earthquakes in Tennessee fell across the southeast. Oh my God, we never felt the earthquake here in Tennessee. Soviet Cosmos 482 spacecraft crashes into an unknown site of Earth. It hit the floor already.
It did?
Yeah. A Soviet spacecraft launched in 1972 on a failed mission to Venus is believed to have crashed back to Earth early on Saturday morning. The European Space Agency, and fuck ads.
This Saturday?
The European Space Agency, which was monitoring the craft uncontrolled descent, said it was last spotted by radar over Germany. At the time of its expected crash, radar could no longer detect the Cosmos 482, concluded that it most likely that a re-entry had already occurred. No injuries or damages have been reported.
I'm
The
pretty
car-
sure that would have get damaged either way.
Well, I seen videos of people who live in islands, and they come across like satellites that have fallen,
Uh-huh.
and then people are like, "What is this? It's an alien." But they don't know any better. Well, they know better, but they're dumb.
Try TikTok one more time.
Nah, this is dumb. I don't even want to try. I know what's gonna happen.
Okay.
Nah. What? Yeah, I told you.
Well, the moth got me panicked and I dropped the pin.
Mm,
So,
so, damn.
what?
Anyways, nothing. We're just gonna stay on for the next 30 minutes.
So then we're just gonna chill here.
For a bit.
Alright.
Nah, we're done.
We're done?
Yeah. Pull us out.